Hi, I'm Molly McIntyre. I'm so glad you're watching this video. You're in the right place if you want to inspire your children to become confident communicators. Reading stories to your children can help you create magical story times at home that meet the needs of your children, help them learn the lessons of childhood, develop their speech and language skills, and enliven their imaginations. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 tips to make story time magical in your home. As a longtime speech and language therapist with a lifetime of work behind me, I have had many hundreds of children come through my therapy doors. The experience has been that it is the parents who make the biggest difference in how fast a child develops language. Supporting the parents to support their children has been the most productive way to help the children on my caseload. The problem I ran into was what to send home with the parents. As a Waldorf educator and a speech artist, I believe that high-quality natural toys, books, and materials enliven and enrich a young child's senses. But the materials I had were not what I wanted. What was lacking was a beautiful book that I could confidently recommend for the parents to read at home to their little ones. I wanted books that have beautiful artwork, content geared to the child's age and a purpose. But above all, I wanted books that were enjoyable to read. After all, a real favorite will be requested night after night. I am not an artist myself, so I enlisted the help of my friend Yumiko East, an excellent artist, to help me bring the poems and stories that I've written to life with her beautiful illustrations. And through a year's hard work and the help of Tim Flynn, who walked me through all the ins and outs of publishing a book, my 2 newest books are now out, making a total of 3 with the book I released a year ago, ready to help children far and wide. The difference that these books have made with my students has been remarkable. Here's the story of the Bear Parade book and Julie. Julie is a student of mine with special needs who has been working on describing qualities of nouns. She was able to tell her mother she wanted shoes, but not add the descriptive word or adjective, to tell her mother which shoes she wanted. We had been working on this together for several months with little success. When the images were completed for Let's Go to the Bear Parade, I showed them to her. The book combines bears with qualities such as big bear, little bear, or pink bear. Within 10 minutes, she was able to combine the adjectives with the bears. Magical! Her mother later reported that from that time on, she started to use more complex sentences at home to describe what she wants and share the events of her day. That's why I was inspired to write these children's books. It's my passion in life to share my knowledge with parents, teachers, and therapists through these books and programs. All children can benefit from these tips to make storytime magical and fulfilling for you as well as your children. The first tip I have for you today is to be familiar with the book. Center your voice in your heart and read slower than you think. Be familiar with the book before you read it to your children. That way there will not be any surprises and the story will go smoother. In our fast-paced life, things get done quickly. Getting things done quickly seems a big asset. But slowing down and speaking from the heart in a warm voice will let you and your child breathe, giving you both a calming experience, heighten their attention spans, and increase enjoyment for all. Nothing is more important to your child than you, and slowing down, settling in, and cuddling up before bed at story time lets the child know that to you, he or she is the most important person in the world at that moment. Doing so every day not only helps with reading, learning speech and language skills, but creates magical moments of closeness that can make a healthy foundation for the rest of their lives. Listen to the difference between these two ways of reading the book. For example, if you read it quickly, once upon a time there were 3 bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. But listen to the difference if you center your voice so it flows from your heart, is warm and round in tone. Once upon a time there were 3 bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. Reading slower and emphasizing the sounds will also help the children. Number 1, develop an appreciation for words. Number 2, learn to listen. And number 3, make these sounds their friends. My books, especially Moontime Rhymes, were developed not for learning the letters' names, but the sounds the letters make that children need to acquire. Enjoy the sounds yourself, and the children you read to will develop an appreciation for those sounds. And when working on phonics and beginning reading, they will already be good friends. For instance, the poem Mama from Moontime Rhymes. Mama, Mama, come and see, the moon is smiling down at me. Or, Gregory Goose, quick shut the gate so he doesn't get loose. One giraffe in Africa so far, a finer fellow you never did see, but he won't fit in the car. The second tip I'm going to bring to you today is to help with language. Read the text, but ask questions too. Parents sometimes feel they have to read a book exactly as written, but often the language of the text doesn't fit where the child's language skills or interests lie. Adapt the text to fit the needs of the child. There are no rules about reading the books exactly as written. For example, in Moontime Rhymes, Yumiko drew many extra details in her paintings. Ask the child to find the little lizard, or which one do you like the best? How many seals are on the beach now? Let's count them. 1, 2. The third tip I'm going to bring to you today is to use your imagination to spark theirs. Make up stories. My granddaughter Quinn asked, "Why hurt bear? And let's go to the bear parade. Got hurt?" There's no right or wrong answers. Make up a story that answers their questions. All the animals and poems in my 3 books can be used to spark imaginations. Ask the children themselves, what do they think happened before and after that page? So to review, the 3 tips to remember are: be familiar with the book, center your voice in your heart, and read slower than you think. Number 2, ask questions to develop language. And 3, use your imagination to spark theirs. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to learn more about reading to children, check out my books and storytelling courses. Click the button below.